TIFU by making my bully coworker cry. My coworker Zed is disabled from the waist down. We've been working in the same office for 3 years. She is the most obnoxious loudmouth to ever breathe on this planet. Because of which I never hang around her, but she has these 2 friends who keep poking fun at people and think they are the funniest people around. COVID was pretty bad for my family, and my coping mechanism has been binge eating, which led me to gain weight. Some coworkers told me that she has been calling me Snorlax behind my back, but I didn't care 'cause she didn't say it to my face. A few days ago, we had a team building exercise and had to give each other endearing names, and she named me Snorlax and everybody started to laugh. I said that I didn't find that funny and decided to not participate any further. The HR called me in and told me that it wasn't meant in a mean spirit and that I shouldn't take it to heart 'cause being silly is Zed's nature, but she said that she was going to talk to Zed and ask her to not call me that again. Our team has a WhatsApp group, and the next evening Zed shared a video of a fat man dancing without a shirt and wrote "cough cough a happy Pokemon." This was extremely petty, so I confronted her about it next day, and she tells me that she was only joking and I shouldn't take it to heart. I said that I was going to complain to the HR, and she asked me to go ahead, and when I moved a few steps away I heard people laughing. When I turned I saw that she was imitating the guy from the video. I yelled at her that it would have been actually funny if she could rise up on her 2 feet and then dance. And I said again that she should get up from her chair to make everybody laugh. She started to cry. Like she absolutely lost it. I thought that she was only faking it for sympathy, but they had to take her to see a doctor 'cause she wouldn't stop crying. Now I'm suspended for 2 weeks, and I don't know how that will reflect on my performance review in the future. I was working my ass off for a promotion. I think Zed has some serious issues and I rubbed her wrong. TL Dr. COVID stress caused weight gain and binge eating. Coworker nicknamed me Snorlax behind my back and publicly during a team exercise. Confronted her. She continued mocking. I made a harsh comment. She cried. And I got a 2-week suspension. You got trapped in a shit situation. With crap coworkers on one side and an ineffective HR team on the other. Unless you really just love this job, and/or can only reach certain goals there. I would update my resume and move on ASAP. That workplace seems pretty toxic. Did you tell her and HR that you were just joking and they shouldn't take it to heart? Don't throw a punch if you have a glass jaw. Not the asshole. You might want to check with a lawyer. One could argue the company put you in a no-win situation by not punishing Zed when her bullying first started happening. The difference here is that your contribution to this was a single incident of you spontaneously reacting to continued harassment. And continued, premeditated, verging on group harassment. These are 2 different things. As a disabled person who uses mobility aid. Fuck that crippled bitch. I hope she gets fired. Edit holy fuck, thank you all for the updates and awards, let's hope she gets a stick caught in her wheel. Screenshot the WhatsApp immediately. Good luck. As a mobility impaired person, fuck her and fuck your HR people. You didn't FU, your HR foo. D. Hire a lawyer and watch them cower in fear. Maybe unpopular opinion, but she deserved it. Don't dish it out if you can't take it. Get a lawyer. File a hostile workplace claim against company. Sue for damages. Emotional distress. Slander. Discrimination. Fuck. Just get him to tack on a whole bunch of shit like criminal facilitation. Make sure to also ask for them to pay your lawyer fees. I typically avoid congratulating low blow wins. But the don't dish it out if you can't take it rule applies here. Kudos for not being afraid to hit below the waist. Shout out to those who downvote my inappropriate puns. I think making fun of people directly behind their back is cruel and worse. I hope you stick up for yourself more often and in ways you're proud of going forward. Fuck that job kinda. But I hope you stay in it as long as it serves you. You need to contact an employment attorney ASAP. I would have probably been suspended too for laughing too damn loud. Lawyer up. Find a new job. Sue for harassment. A disability doesn't give people a right to create a hostile environment. Mix that with HR ignoring your complaints. Easy to find a lawyer to take up this case. Holy shit lol, right for the jugular. But nah, she was asking for it. Edit OMG if they make you apologize. Work in something about standing up for yourself and then act like it was unintentional. Office thinks the overweight man is the bully after being repeatedly prodded by the wheelchair bound woman. Color me surprised. Clearly not the asshole. A bully is a bully. Disabled from the waist down or not. You set boundaries. Repeatedly. She kept on trespassing them. So no positive discrimination. You treated a bully as bullies should be treated. By using the only language they understand since it's the language they use. I'd even bet that all the crying scene was just raw manipulation. Fuck her. They took her to a doctor BC, she wouldn't stop crying. Do you work with 12-year-olds? I am not a lawyer. But HR failed to stop a hostile work environment beginning with Zed's mockery. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you have grounds for a lawsuit here. This is textbook crybaby behavior where the victim is repeatedly harassed and when the victim has had enough and stands up for themselves, the bully starts crying over it and tries to get the victim into trouble. Your colleague needs reprimanding, not you. Contact a lawyer if you have to. This sounds like retaliation. You filed a complaint to HR and she continued to mock you. I would lawyer up here. Why were you suspended and not her? Wait, she talked shit about you in public. But you got suspended when you stood up for yourself. Fuck that place. I'd be looking for new employment immediately. At least I can lose weight, but you're pretty much stuck. Intentional pause. Being an asshole. Nah, fuck her. As someone who works with tons of disabled people, they are still people. And should be treated as such. Just like you. You took the civil approach multiple times. The only option was to give her a taste of her own medicine. Disabled people don't deserve to be extra special. They deserve to have the equipment and tools necessary to operate as a functional human being in society. Past that, if they are a dickwad, I'ma treat 'em like so. People are still people. And I hate people. The difference here is that your contribution to this was a single incident of you spontaneously reacting to continued harassment. And continued, premeditated, verging on group harassment. These are two different things. Sometimes you have to be the bigger person and walk away. Other times you really should stand up for yourself. Otherwise people like her will continue to roll right over you. Either way, at the end of the day you have to pull yourself up by your bootstraps and put one foot in front of the other as you stride into your new job. I'd run from that place as fast as possible.